My story is not a happy story. My story was fraught with tragedy. The verse I chose for is Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. Starting back in July of 1989, my special needs brother died of a brain tumor. He had been taken into surgery, had cobalt treatments done, and they took out 60% of the tumor in the middle of his nervous center of his brain. He did well, and then the tumor returned and attached itself to the brain stem. He died on July 7th in 1989. And I slid into such a deep, dark, depressive state that I didn't care about anybody or anything anymore. I turned away from God, and then I was hit again in 1992 with the unexpected death of my father. He died of an aortic aneurysm, and it was not something I wish on anybody. My dad and I were very close, so this hit me again and put me deeper into the hole. Then in April of 1993, my father-in-law died of cancer. I had all these hit me all at once, and most of the deaths occurred in July. So July is not a good month for me. My favorite uncle died in the month of July also, and that was in 1998. I didn't care anymore. I stopped going to church. I stopped being open to God. I didn't want to pray to him anymore. I said, I don't understand why you've done this to me. What have I done, or what haven't I done? And I don't care. I didn't care anymore. With my family, they were supportive. That didn't make any difference either. Then I sought help, and I got some, and that was okay. And then in our church, the ones that we came from, we had a new pastor, and her name is Kathy. And she saw something in me that I couldn't see in myself. She started to make me think that maybe there was something there. She challenged me in a lot of things, and she decided that she was going to take me under her wing. And I listened to her, thinking outside the box. She had me go to conferences, and I learned about things that I had never thought about before, how some of the people that come from other countries, what they had to go through. And I just didn't believe it until she said, no, Pat, you really need to do this. Let's get you outside of your comfort zone, and let's make it a way for you to understand that you are valued, you are loved. So she had me go to the Emmaus Walk, which is something that I'll never forget. I was on the top of the hill and didn't come down for a long, long time. And I began to understand that just because these tragedies had happened, God and Jesus were still there. They were still in my heart, and I needed to turn back. So I did. I went to conferences and see Stephen Ministries, which was interesting because I could have, preached on a Sunday when the pastor needed something. But this was a long time ago. And I knew that I belonged to somebody, and I knew that he met me where I was, and that his love for me is unconditional. We can't do it by ourselves, and that's what I tried to do. It doesn't work that way. God and Jesus are always there. You are loved, and we need to let everybody know that. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you.